this is Grandma Lori. Today's story is The Flower Shop. "Come on, Yasmine, it's time to go pick out my flowers," said Yura. She was getting married in a few weeks. Finding the right flowers for the occasion was very important. Yasmine pulled on her boots and coat. She was excited. She'd never been to a flower shop before. Besides, as the flower girl, she felt she was in charge of finding just the right flowers for the occasion. Mom gathered everyone into the car and drove to the flower shop, where they would be meeting the groom's mother, Mrs. Adjuk. Yasmine lived in Alaska, where it was cold and snowy most of the time. She came from the Inuit people, so it was weird to meet someone with a last name. Most Inuit still didn't have last names, even though they were supposed to, according to some men living very far away. Yasmine didn't exactly understand it, but it didn't matter. Yasmine's name was an English name, so her name didn't have an Inuit meaning. Yura's name meant one who is beautiful, while her mom's name, Lusa, meant midnight. As they entered the flower shop, Yasmine was amazed. She had never seen so many flowers. She rushed in and started smelling all the flowers. It was like an explosion of flowers. "Go slowly, Yasmine," said Mom. "We have to make sure we pick just the right flowers." "Yes, Mama," Yasmine said, distracted by the feel of the flowers on her skin. This was her first time in a flower shop. She was determined to experience everything. While the adults and Yura talked, Yasmine didn't consider Yura an adult. She was her sister after all. Yasmine explored. "Can I help you?" said the shop's owner. Yasmine looked up with a big smile on her face. "I want all the flowers." The shop owner laughed. "Well, my name is Elaine, and I'd love to help you. What do you think about putting together a bouquet of flowers to show your mother and sister?" "That would be great," said Yasmine, clapping her hands and jumping up and down. As Yasmine and Elaine walked through the store, Yasmine was surprised by the things she saw. Elaine would stop every once in a while and gather this flower or that and hand it to Yasmine, who put them together in a way she thought looked beautiful. "Okay," said Elaine. "I think it's time to get over to your family so we can show them what we've put together." Elaine had been making her own bouquet and handed it to Yasmine. As they approached the family, Yasmine's mom yelled out, "Oh my!" Yura turned around and gasped. The flowers Elaine had picked were perfect, and Yasmine looked so beautiful covered in flowers. Mrs. Adjuk said, "I love it! I think we found our flowers." While the adults talked about the flowers, Yasmine wandered around the shop, picking up flowers like she had when she was with Elaine. She made the most beautiful bouquet she could. As they left, Elaine said, "Yasmine, you can come back anytime. I'll teach you how to make fancy bouquets like the ones we'll use in your sister's wedding." "Thank you," cried Yasmine. It would be a dream come true to work in a flower shop. The day of the wedding finally arrived. Yuri and Mom were so nervous. They kept running around the house, grabbing things, setting them down, and coming back for what they had just laid down. At last, Yuri was ready. She looked really beautiful, as an Inuit bride should. As Yasmine walked down the aisle ahead of her sister, she felt so pretty, carrying the flowers she helped pick out. She couldn't wait for her next trip to the flower shop. This has been Grandma Lori. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please remember to follow and subscribe.